Hi, Amber Duggar here, founder of Profit for Keeps, and during today's Profit for Joy video, we're going to be talking about how to make sure your packages are priced to make you profitable. This is probably one of the most common, frequent questions I receive from people in Profit for Keeps, and I love sharing this method because I think it is one of the key things that most businesses don't do, and it's why you can maybe feel like you're on a hamster wheel in terms of making money, but I don't see where it's going. I don't know how much money I should be making specifically to make sure I can pay myself, have enough money for business expenses, and still be profitable. And a lot of times, sadly, when you feel like this, it can be then you can have those thoughts of like, is it my work? Like, am I not doing something properly? And let me just share with you right now, it absolutely is not that. What you create is so incredibly valuable for your clients. And I want to make sure that you are in a position to not only feel aligned, but also to feel really, truly abundant as you're continuing to help your clients so that you can really be 100% there for them as you continue to grow yourself. All right, so how does pricing tie into value? Well, first of all, a lot of times when we first start out, we may be thinking of this more like a dollar per hour type thing. And I want to really strongly encourage you to move away from that and to think more along the lines of value-based pricing. Value-based pricing is where your client can truly be investing in themselves through you. You are the conduit for them to be saying, yes, this is a priority. This is a priority to me, and I'm going to make sure to apply myself, my time, and my money to really ensure that I'm getting the results that I desire and the experience that I desire. A lot of times people will actually invest in your services because they are investing in an experience. So just remember, something that I learned from Michael Hyatt long ago, and it's such a good thing, is your clients are the ones that are having trouble with what you help them with. And to them, the result is so incredibly valuable because they are struggling with it. So a lot of times when we're pricing our own stuff, it's sometimes hard to really feel that same value because you're really naturally good at what you do. And just put yourselves in the shoes of the person that is receiving this value, receiving the solution, and remember that to them, this is incredibly valuable because they do struggle with that. So sometimes it's good just to think of something that you may struggle with and finding a solution for that and then going, oh man, I would absolutely gladly pay to have that be something that I can be fixed or that I can be helped with. Whereas the person giving you that service, it's going to be a natural thing for them. So they may not have the same value as you would place on that particular product. So just a really great way to kind of put yourself back in the perspective of really seeing the true value of the experience and the result that you are hoping for your client. So you want to be reverse engineering your price. And I believe that when you have a purposeful revenue goal that is giving you, and I know I say this all the time, the amount that will allow you to pay yourself consistently, to live the life that you truly love, still be able to cover your business expenses, have enough money for the taxes that you will owe on that income, and be profitable, it's important to look at your business model and make sure that you're pricing in a way that you can sustain the amount of work and that you can be hitting the revenue goal that you desire. So I'm going to share my screen right now and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this. So many of you have probably already downloaded my calculator. If you haven't, you can go to amberduggar.com/calculator and download this calculator. And I've added a tab to this calculator because I want to make sure that I can show you very quickly how you can look at your prices. So I'm going to share my screen right now. So this is the calculator that you should have if you've downloaded it. And this is a great calculator because I highly recommend anyone who has a business to make sure that they fill this out and use this. So I'm not going to go into great detail of this, but you're going to get a revenue goal. So let's say in this particular instance, your revenue goal is $24,000. You have wanted to pay yourself $10,000 a month. You want to have $8,000 a month for business expenses. You've decided you want to put 20% of total revenue to taxes and 5% to profit. So that's going to give you a goal of $24,000. You can see that when you hit $24,000, you have 5% going to profit. You have a $10,000 sitting in owner's pay, $4,800 in taxes, which is 20%, and then 8,000 for business expenses. And if you exceed that goal, you're going to have extra money in those areas of owner's pay and business expenses. But here's how you can make sure you're going to hit and exceed that goal month after month. And it has to do, and this really helps if you are either seeing clients one-on-one or you're doing group programs. This will help you package and price your stuff. So I always ask clients, what do you want your schedule to look like? Early on, I learned from a business coach that taking a week off every single month for business development or for vacations is essential for long-term sustainability and sanity. So I highly encourage people to consider thinking about that. Like, oh, okay, I don't have to fill all of my days out with work. I can actually have a structure in place. So here's a suggested structure. So you want to do this for yourself. You want to ask, what days do you want to be working? What days do you want to have as business development days? What days do you just want to have as a free day? You may decide, I want to have free days every single Wednesday, or I want to have free days Monday and Wednesday, or Monday and Friday. You're going to decide. But this is just a suggestion for how you can do this. So in this particular example, we have a free day on Monday. We have a free day the last day of the month on a Friday. And then it looks like week 4 is completely free of client calls, and week 2 is completely free of client calls except for Friday. So there's sales days. You definitely don't want to forget about that because you're going to need to have sales. And then it looks like there are client days here and here. So let's say that this person sees clients twice a month, okay? And they want to see 3 clients a day. So we can put in 3 here. Whoops. And 3, 3, and 3. So this would look like, okay, and then we have spots available for, let's just say, I don't know, you can decide how many sales calls you'd want to have available for those days. So in this case, they would be fully booked if they had 9 clients, right? So that's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 3, and they're going to see each other or see those clients twice a month. So every Tuesday on weeks 1 and 3, these clients are being seen. So this would be a total of 9 spaces available. So I've made a little calculation here, but you can totally do this on your own, where you would want to take your revenue goal and you'd want to put this into this equation, okay? So if we have 9 spots available, you don't want to just divide this by 9, because that, if you have a package that's 6 months in length, you would only hit your revenue goal that 1 month, right? If you had everyone pay in full. So what you want to think of it as is you want to take your total revenue goal and divide it by the actual monthly price that you are going to suggest. So I have a suggestion here. So if you had 9 spots and your revenue goal is 24,000, your package price would be 16,000 if you had 6 months worth, but your monthly price would be rounded up to 2,700 a month. So if you imagine, you can say to your client, okay, well, it's my package price is 2,700 a month for 6 months. And that's how you would suggest or how you would relay and communicate your package price. But to them, when you take the 2,700 and you divide it by 6 or multiply it by 6, that will get you that 16,000 package price. Now, why do I want it to be a monthly price and not the total? Well, think about it this way. Okay, so client 1, client 2, client 3, and then now this should drag down. There we go. Then if you have this 2,700 for 6 months, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And you have 9 clients doing that, then when you sum all of those payments up, you'll exceed your revenue goal, because your revenue goal, like we said, is 24,000. So this is a really important concept, because you don't want to think of this as just what you currently are charging, but the actual monthly payments you would receive. Because then you can say, okay, so if I wanted to see clients twice a month and I wanted to have sales calls available, then I would want to have 9 clients at $2,700 a month for 6 months. And you may stagger these, right? So you may bring 3 clients on the first month, and then 3 clients on the second month, and then 3 clients on the third month. And by the 4th month, you would have payments for all of these, and then you would just continue to open up spots as they came available. Okay, so here is how you're going to go about this. Step 1, you're going to determine the spaces available. So I've put them here, 9 spaces. Determine your package length. This is going to be in months. So I have 6 months here. And then divide spaces available. So that's 9 divided by your package length. So that's going to be your magic number. Okay, so it's going to be 1.5. Then I want you to divide your revenue goal by the magic number. This is going to give you the price per package. And then ultimately you can divide your package price by the amount of months to give you a monthly number. And then if you want, you can round it up. So I rounded this example up to 2,700, and then you can see 2,700, if you have 9 clients, you're going to hit your revenue goal. And it's as simple as that. It allows you to get yourself into a schedule that makes sense to you, that you see the pricing you need to make. And this works for any business that runs packages or group pricing. So if you have groups and you wanted to run 9 groups, you could do the same thing. It allows you to really make sure that you are going to set yourself up with enough time to make your revenue, and make sure that you're making enough money to cover the things that you really want to cover in your business and your life. So I hope this was helpful. I would love for you to comment below and share what you do and what your offers are, and any takeaways or ahas that you had from this tip video. Did you like this video? Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified when future tips are published. Become cash flow savvy by joining our growing Sweet Life Purposeful Money community by visiting amberduggar.com/community. This is where we help you become a truly profitable and sustainable online business. Until the next video, remember, money is simply a resource, and making peace with money allows you to pursue the things you enjoy with freedom. Much love to you. Mwah.